Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today I'm making maple-lacquered game hens. Now I'm going to read a little bit in let's say some information or history, if you wish, about cider. Sweet cider is the unadulterated juice from apples squeezed through a press. If the juice is filtered and then pasteurized to stop its natural fermentation process, it becomes apple juice. If the alcohol is allowed to develop, after a while it turns into hard cider. Cider, both sweet and hard, was by far the most popular drink in colonial New England. It was either made at home or bought very cheaply by the barrel, and everyone, including children, drank it. President John Adams, who lived to be 91, prided himself on drinking a pitcher of cider every morning. Isn't that interesting? The little informations that you get in your cookbooks, over here and over there, especially when they give you that history, because you'll never hear this in school. But this is really history about food and people. So anyway, let's get started. Let's see. Once again, I got a cookbook and I've got to find a place to put it. I'll have to put it over here. We're going to need 2 teaspoons of butter. Okay, let's see. That's about here. Alright, that can go there. We're going to need 1 tablespoon of minced shallots. You're also going to need a broil pan as well. Where's my shallots? Maybe this one will give me a tablespoon. Okay. Now, you have to mince these things really small. Mince just means extremely finely chopped. You're going to need Cornish hens. I have 3 here, and you're going to have to split them in half. I have mine on paper towels right here. I've already split them. It was so noisy using the mallet and a knife. I just decided you didn't need to hear that. Now, if you've never used shallot, they have a garlic and onion combination, very mild. Well, that one did it quite well and covered for what I needed. They do recommend a broil pan. Specifically, just take the rack off the top. You just want the bottom, because that's what they're recommending. You don't state it any other way. I keep reading this recipe. Do they want the top or the bottom? But They just, you know, place it in a shallow roasting pan. So they don't want the top, they want the bottom. All right, into this, I'll be adding more stuff. Okay. They want 2 tablespoons. We're going to be adding, first we're going to saute these on a low flame. They recommend do not overcook these. And what we'll be adding to that will be 2 tablespoons of maple syrup and a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 teaspoons of mustard, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. They say if you want more, you can add more. That's where we're at. So we're gonna sit there and saute these on a low flame. And they said that'll take about 2-3 minutes because we're just cooking the flavors. The saute is what you're actually doing, is cooking those beautiful oils that are in the food, and you're taking them and spilling them into the butter. But see, if you burn them or you brown them too much, as they tell you to brown them, you sit there and you start to burn them, and that's not what you want. You want to get those, the butter is going to pick up the shallots, beautiful oils spilled into it. So when we brush these birds, we'll have that with the other seasonings, mixing very nice. So that's going to take about 2 minutes, and I'll be back. Okay, set your oven at 425. Now this is sauteed just a minute or two, and now we're going to start adding the other ingredients. You need 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Oh yeah, I have enough. Well, you have the last of that. A tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I have not found able to find the ingredients to make my own, so I have to buy it right now till I can get everything. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of mustard, putting it all in the saucepan. Brought the saucepan over here. Did I say 2? Yeah, 2 teaspoons. And you need 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. Adding all of this into here now. I'll measure so you can see. I just got a whisk, that's all. Put this back on the flame for a minute or 2. And keep it on a low flame. Okay, we don't need this one. Now, cut cut your Cornish birds in half already, or you can get the butcher to do it if you wish. If you have a private butcher, cut the excess skin off, put it face down in your broiling pan. This is getting a bit crowded. Okay. The reason you're cutting the excess skin off is you don't want the drippings to be greasy because of what we're going to do with them. Just moving stuff. See, you don't want this mixture to be lumpy. You just want it warm and smooth. That's why I use the whisk, because mustard doesn't mix that well with it. You need a brush. Now they want you to brush. Now you have to put them skin side down because we're going to brush them with this mixture. Now I greased my broiling pan because I learned as a little girl, this a long time ago, that it keeps things from sticking, and that's why you do it. Now, if you don't want to cut your chickens and the Cornish hens in half, you can sit there and ask the butcher to do it. If you have a private butcher, you buy it at the store, they're not going to do it because they're going to tell you point blank, it's not ours, we can't do it. At least that's what I'm being told, so I had to find a private butcher. That's Staten Island Meats. I love their meats. Oh my God. They have such beauty. They really know how to cook. And, well, I should say prepare the meat so you can cook it. So I'm very happy with them. I haven't had a butcher in a while because the butcher I did have had retired. Okay. Put this on the side. That goes to the dogs. The dogs are real good about that. Now we're going to bake this. I'll put my glasses on for 10 minutes. We are going to roast these for 10 minutes at 425. This is another cookbook with pages are falling out. I just have so many books, it's ridiculous. Of course I could say that. In 10 minutes, we're going to reduce the oven temperature down to 350. Then we're going to turn the pieces and brush again and continue to roast. brushing once or twice more with the maple syrup for about 45 minutes until the thigh juices run clear when pierced with a sharp knife. Now, would you like to know where Cornish hens and maple syrup? I'll read the Cornish hens first. Cornish hens are the results of a crossbreeding meaty British Cornish game hens with New England's Plymouth Rock or White Rock chickens. At first, the name was Rock Cornish game hens. So now we just know them as simple hens, Cornish hens. Isn't that amazing? Now, if you want a place to go and have a great time, on the third weekend of April, you've got to think about going here. It's called the Maple Festival in St. Albans, Vermont. Proclaims itself the maple capital of the world. St. Albans is the county seat of Franklin County, which makes more syrup than any other county in the United States. On the third weekend of April of every year, St. Albans hosts a Vermont Maple Festival. And in the demonstration sugar house, visitors sniff the sweet-smelling steam and eat maple glazed chicken or ham, devour hundreds of dozens of donuts with maple cream icing, snack on maple sugar on snow, and try curiosities like maple cotton candy. And there are contests for the best maple syrup and the best apple pie made with maple syrup, along with arts and crafts and a talent show. And they have a parade and a supper at which a maple king and queen are crowned. So if you want to go somewhere in the third week of April, by all means, look up St. Albans in Vermont and have a grand time, okay? So remember, in 10 minutes, I will be back and we'll keep on cooking these. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. We're going to turn them over. Yeah, I knew you guys wanted to stick. Now what I'm going to use a spatula. That's a bit hot. You're brushing them. Put it back in the oven and then turn the oven down to 350 degrees. Now, in between cooking for 45 minutes, you're going to brush them down just one more time. I'll let you decide when you want to do that, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. I'm going to get it out of the oven. And here they are. Try to turn you so you can see more of what I'm doing. I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put these on a platter. Hold on a minute. They are in a platter. Now, I used to use aluminum foil, but there are so many problems with aluminum foil. You're going to put wax paper over them and throw a towel over them to keep them warm. Now what you're going to do is you are going to move this pan over to a burner. This is why they want you to use the broil pan. So what they want me to scrape this last bit of this in here. Because it's on the brush, that's why I'm scraping the brush as well. You want to turn the flame on high. I haven't done this in years. This is something else I haven't done. Now they want 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock. I don't have chicken, I have turkey, and they're foul, so as far as I'm concerned, they can go in the same pot. And you want 2 to 3 teaspoons of lemon juice, and you're going to scrape the drippings off the pan here, and you're going to reduce this. And we're going to add salt as well. What you're doing is you are going to reduce this, but you also want to cook the drippings. Get them soft and get them out of here because there's flavor there. You might not be able to get all of them, but this is going to go over the chicken. But we have to reduce it, so they want a high flame to reduce. This will finish up the flavor. We're not making a gravy, we're just loosening up the drippings and reducing this where it gets a little thick, and then we're going to pour it over the little hens, and that's it. Buy some chicken back so I can make some more stock from chicken. I know ShopRite doesn't have it, but I'm going to see if Western Beef has it and I can get it from there. I know the butcher, I can make bone broth, and when pig's feet come out, I know I can use the pig's feet and put them down to get gelatin. Put all that off those bones. See how it's reducing? See how it's getting thick? Turn it off. Let me get you to the back again so I can maneuver. Because I have to maneuver. So see, you can make these dishes. I am no chef, so if I can do it, I know you can make these dishes just as easily. I show you, I give you the terminology, so you should be able to do it. This is what we're having today for dinner. So let me put it over here because they're going to be taking it out, so there's no way I can serve them in the spot. So take care and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.